live.
Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar, on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host and co-host, DJ Kitty, here with my girl, my sister, Mrs. Morningstar. We are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and today is Friday. OMG. Finally Friday. Coming off of a vacation, Fridays seem like forever to get here. But it's here, and we are going to enjoy this weekend. In my case, it's the last weekend before school starts. My grands are going back to school on Tuesday, and Lord have mercy. It's time for a new school year. Yay, they get to learn, and I'm excited about that. And they get to get out my house for a few hours, at least 8 every day. Hey, you got to take the good with the good. Anywho, it is Friday morning. Hope everyone had a great night's rest and everyone had an opportunity to wake up this morning and give thanks to their higher power. Drink your 16 ounces of water. Take your meds, eat your breakfast, get you something good to drink, something cold. It's a Friday, so if you don't have to go into the office, maybe a nice mimosa. No judgment here, no judgment whatsoever. Whatever you decide to drink. I myself will stick to water and maybe a cup of coffee. But come on in, and we've got a great show. We've got a great show for those of us who loves a good sweet treat, and that is your girl. I am guilty. I have a sweet tooth, and I don't care. I am going to enjoy the little things every once in a while out of life, and our guest today has a special treat for us. But before we can get started, as with every broadcast, we start our broadcast with positive energy, morning motivation, and we get that information, that motivation, that positivity from our girl, our queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Yes, yes. So good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We are here. We made it. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, thank
Friday
goodness.
lights. I can see it. The weekend is finally here.
Fine.
And we are ready for it. Trust me. So we are going to start the weekend off right. Of course, with some good positive affirmations to start off the Friday. So these are the Friday work affirmations to end your week strong.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you guys just a few nuggets here, and you write them down, you memorize them, whatever you choose to do. But hold on to them, y'all. They the weekend affirmation. So utilize this for your peace, for your peace.
Yes.
So let's go. Finish this week with focus and clarity. Number 2, be proud of the work you've done this week. Release any stress you carried this week. Let it go.
Let it go.
I have done my best, and that's enough. Tell yourself that.
That's all you can
I
do.
am capable, competent, and confident. I like the 3 C's: capable, competent, and confident.
I like it too.
Celebrate the small and big wins this week. Both.
Yeah.
Choose progress over perfection. Allow yourself to rest after hard work. Take a moment of peace. You earned it.
Yeah, we earn it every single day.
We do, especially through the whole week. We earn it.
Yes.
I bring closure to this week with grace. Respect and value the work you've done. Show up this weekend, have positive energy on Friday. Today, when y'all get there, say good morning, everybody.
Yeah, a smile on your face because
Say
it's
good morning.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Welcome this final work day with purpose. End the week feeling accomplished. Trust in the results and the efforts. Grateful for everything you learned throughout this week. Wrap this week up with gratitude and growth.
Yes.
I am stronger because of what I've overcame this week.
Absolutely.
Find peace in completing my to-do list. Y'all know those to-do lists we make at work. Find peace in completing them. And if you don't complete it, it's always Monday.
There is always the next day. So I never stress about it. It'll be
I
here.
don't either. Don't stress about it.
Nobody else is going to do it. It'll be here waiting on.
And guess what? They're going to leave it right there for you.
Yeah. It's all yours, buddy.
Give yourself permission to pause.
Yeah.
I carry calm energy into the weekend ahead of me.
Yeah, somebody. Go ahead.
And that is your Friday weekend affirmations.
I'm going to receive all of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend and don't let anyone upset you. Or what was the saying we used to say when I was in boot camp? We would say, don't get mad and don't let anyone steal your bike. In other words, don't let anyone steal your joy.
That's right.
You know, don't get onto the negativity. Just, chill.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a sunny weekend and it may be a rainy weekend, but just be happy that you woke up and you made it. That's all I'm going to say. Be happy with the little things. They mean so much, like opening your eyes. Okay, let's hop into this weather. Speaking of weather, we do record the night before, and this weather is giving Houston the blues.
It's cutting up.
It is cutting up. I don't know if we are in an electrical storm or what, but I don't ever need to see this much thunder or lightning ever in my life. This has scared me.
It's been a bunch.
Yeah, it's been a bunch. Holly Springs, hey fam. Holly Springs out there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. So today you have a high of 93, a low of 70. Feels like temperatures will be 97 degrees. It's going to be sunny all day. Winds out of the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is moderate. In the evening, it's high. Mosquitoes, they're on the rampage. Just, buckle up, buttercup. Yeah, the skeeters are out. Grass pollen is moderate, ragweed is low, and air quality is good. So it seems like just a hot, typical August day with mosquitoes chasing you. Run fast or grab some repellent. I wish they made repellent that when you sprayed it, the mosquitoes would immediately just fall to the ground and you could actually see it. That would give me such satisfaction. Anywho, Memphis, it's a little warm. 95 degrees is your high, 75 is your low. Feels like temperatures will be 98 degrees. It is going to be sunny pretty much all day. Winds are out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is moderate. In the evening, it's moderate. Mosquitoes are on the rampage. Call SWAT.
Again.
They're out there. Grass pollen is moderate. Ragweed is moderate. Air quality is good. Hot Houston, come on in the room. I'm sick of Houston. I'm sick of them. Hey, Darian. So, Houston, your high today is 96. Your low is 79. You have a feels like temperature of 102 degrees. We are over it, Houston. We are over it. Winds out of the south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Humidity is moderate in the morning and high in the evening. Ragweed pollen is high. Air quality is good. You know what I didn't catch? I didn't catch the rain chances. My bad, y'all. Just know it might rain. Grab an umbrella.
Oh, well, it's raining here, so
It might rain. Grab an umbrella. But that is your weather for today. That is your weather for Friday. You guys enjoy as much as you can because school is starting back. In Houston, in my area, it's starting on Tuesday.
mine's too.
I don't know if I'm happy about it yet. Summer just flew by. I'm not ready to have to deal with homework again. I don't know.
So you had the littles. You got the
Yeah, I
little.
have a little one.
I
Little
have a senior this year. I have
lucky
a
you.
senior.
Yeah, you say that now and then you start crying. You say that now and then you start crying. Yeah, crying
No
tears.
doubt.
It's all good though.
No doubt.
I will say this. I am happy that he is going to the second grade. Only 10 more years. That sounds like a long time. Anywho, let's
And
get
you
it.
say it's so positive. Only 10 years. 10
Only 10
more
more
years.
years. Hey, you gotta find the joy. Oh, yay,
It's
yay.
going good thing is it's going to go
Bye
fast.
bye.
It's going to go
Yeah,
fast. I
it
think when
is.
we moved here, my daughter was going to the fourth grade.
Now she's a senior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want him to grow up quick, so I'm gonna take every day. I want to experience every day. Let's go ahead and get into this news you can use. I got a few stories of the man with the dead hand acting like his hand is dead.
Here we go.
Okay, the man, frump it up. Do you want to start this, or you want me to start?
Oh God, you got it. You got it.
Well, let's start with this. The man with the dead hand decided that he wants to do a new census, and he wants to stop counting the migrants. So the last I checked, census are done every 10 years, right?
Hmm. I think
It
so.
is
I think you're
2025.
correct. Mm-hmm.
So they do it like 70, 80, 90, 2000s, 2010, 20. You get it? Our next census would be 2030. So he wants to do it now. Look, dude, I thought we were trying to save money. How does doing a new census lower egg prices? But the eggs. How
How
does
does what's the what are you trying to do? Because we know it's some type of underlying reason. What are you up to from? What are you and your minions and your Decepticons up to? Because
some
to me, it's
always
always something behind, or it's a distraction from something else. Because this is how they've been moving meticulously, like for the last 8 months.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, it makes no sense why he wants to do this. Um, it
It's
doesn't make
been
any sense.
very.
I read the article. What does it prove? That we still have migrants? They can tell you whatever, and trust me, no migrant's going to be opening the door. None of them will open the door and answer any census. So you're going to waste more taxpayer money on having people go out and knock on doors to do the census. Migrants aren't opening the doors. They're
No.
not.
Mm-mm.
That you scared them. You scared them because you had the modern day triple K come and round them up and put them in a concentration camp called Alligator Alcatraz, of which a judge has said, stop this, stop it. That is my segue into the next article.
I saw that
Baby,
article. Yeah.
a federal judge on Thursday ordered a temporary halt to construction at a detention center built in the middle of the Everglades in Florida that was dubbed Alligator Alcatraz. Why? Let's see, let me get to it. Critics, meanwhile, have said detainees at the facility are forced to endure unsafe, unsanitary, and inhumane living conditions
Mm-hmm.
that alligator Alcatraz runs afoul of environmental laws. Yeah,
Yeah.
they should have stopped it. They should have never even done it.
Shouldn't have allowed it. It shouldn't have never
No.
happened. The Satan should have been stopped right when he came up with that horrible, inhumane idea.
Yeah. And you know, Hot Wheels has copied it, and they have another one being built in Texas. But I need to do the research because where's it being built at? Where? Hey, Shanika, I need to see where exactly they think that they're going to put a concentration camp in Texas, because wherever it's at, we need to go and protest and well, we need
Hot
to
Wheels,
call some folks.
does he have any originality?
No,
Because
none of them do.
he does everything Trump do. He follow the lead that everybody do. He even wear the same suit, try to dress like the man. It's weird.
It's
Giving
giving.
weirdo.
It's giving girlfriend. Anyway,
Like we not you twinning? What are we
twin.
doing?
Take a wild guess at how much alligator Alcatraz is going to cost Florida to build. Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
Mm,
Audience.
what?
Audience.
You said how long?
How much? How
How
much is
much?
it going to take to build this? How much is going to cost?
15 million.
Guess again.
25 million.
Keep going.
What? Higher?
Yes, higher. Anybody else want to guess?
50 million.
Higher.
Oh no.
Higher, Melbo. Melbo said 30 million. Higher.
I said 50 million.
Mima,
Y'all gotta go
keep going.
above 50.
Yeah, y'all got to go above 50 million. Keep going. Guess how much it's going to cost.
100 million.
Keep going.
250 million.
Keep going.
Kitty, you got to be kidding me.
$450 million.
Where they getting that money from?
Well, you know, RFK just shut down the vaccines for, what is it? Let me get it right. The vaccines for mRNA vaccines, and that was 500 million.
This is insane.
Nikki, your child said 1 billion. Your child was close. So if that one is costing $450 million in Florida, and they're building another one in Texas, and I think it's 2 more. I just got to look it up. If
That's
you have
insane.
4 of them, you're gonna charge American taxpayers $1 billion
That's insane.
for concentration camps.
Concentration camp. That's exactly what they are.
This is sad. Yeah, in Florida, you're right, Melba. Florida's not getting tourist dollars either. No, because people are refusing. I am one of those people who I refuse to give Florida a dime of my money. As much as I love going to Florida, I love Miami. I love Clearwater, Florida.
I've been
I love
suffering.
Destin.
I've been suffering
love
from
going to
my
Florida.
dose of the Florida beach, but
They
I
will
hear
not
you.
see me. They will not see a dime. Because what? What are we doing here? You're $450 million, but you can't feed kids.
It's insane.
It's insane. You can't
It's
feed
insane.
kids. All right, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Miss Morningstar, y'all brace yourselves. It looks like, let me look at her face. She might have something crazy.
You know, I would have kind of give y'all the warning. I mean, it is something I came across that was a little, but just the 2 things. Now, you touched on one of my articles because I did want to talk on the Alcatraz judge putting a halt to that, which is amazing. I'm glad they did that.
Me too.
But I came across this, you know, in the community. I like community stuff. A Black mom and son, grocery store owners, are raising funds for youth training farm near Chicago.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. So they're the founder of Roots and Vine Produce and Cafe, the Green Table Talks launches a fundraiser. So, Ina Jones, a mother, community developer, and founder of Roots and Vine Produce and Cafe, a micro grocery chain combating food upheld in undeserved communities, is rallying support with her son to purchase a 20-acre farm
Oh, that's
just
good.
35 minutes south of Chicago.
Yes, Roots and
I
Vine.
love it. And through her nonprofit, we need to talk to her,
Nonprofit.
Green Table Talk, she's raising funds to transform and the site into a youth-focused agricultural training and retreat farm aimed at creating career pathways in farming. I love it.
I love it too. Oh, we need to get P. Write it down. We need to reach
Yes,
out
we
to
got to reach
them.
out to her.
Roots and Vine,
Food
Chicago.
production and land stewardship for youth and families in historical excluded neighborhoods. So her primary focus is basically what we've been hollering about, the community and
Absolutely.
feeding the community, growing our own food, teaching these kids how to get out here and farm and grow your own food. You see the price of food is not going down. What better way than to do something amazing like this? So she's doing a fundraiser. Let me see if she has some more information. If anybody wants to go research this and donate. Um, Let me see. She has a donate directly at Give Send Go.
Hmm.
The name of her company, just so you guys can look it up, is Roots and Vine Produce and Cafe, a micro grocery store chain.
So
So
the chain.
yeah,
Wow. I
yep,
would love to talk to her.
yes,
Yes, you're
yeah.
right, Mama. We do need to rally around our Black excellence. We can build together. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can. And they have an email address on here. Their goal is to raise 650,000 by August the 18th. That's so I don't know how long they've been doing it.
Next Saturday.
That's that's quick.
Yeah.
To cover the acquisition and startup operation costs. So they have to come up with the startup costs.
Hmm.
So they have, you can visit greentabletalk.org. You can find their information there. You can contact them at greentabletalk.org. Okay.
Perfect.
Greentabletalk.org. Okay.
All
So
right.
I thought that was an amazing story. I wanted to share that with y'all first because,
Yes.
keeping it
Thank you.
positive. But
Yes.
on a Saturday, well, I'm glad these white demons, I'm gonna call them, I'm sorry, are being persecuted. White farmer on trial, farmers for killing, unaliving two black women and then feeding them to pigs. This happened in South Africa.
Give me a second. Man.
A 60-year-old white farmer owner and a supervisor who worked with him, who's 19, allegedly shot two black women who entered their property and fed their bodies to pigs. There was a third person with them, which was the husband of one of them. He was shot as well, but he got away. So he was able to tell the story. So they are on trial right now for this horrific act of violence. This happened in August of 2024. And just sickening. Just sickening.
Are they from South, are these,
Well, there were farmers in South Africa. You know how earlier
they were saying how
they
black
were being
Africans
oppressed.
were, yeah, Africans were unaliving white farmers, but
Yeah.
come surprise, surprise. Well,
Surprise,
no
surprise.
one is
I ain't
surprised.
surprised.
I'm not surprised because they do
Mm-mm.
the most
Mm-mm.
heinous things ever.
And it seems like the people were coming, they had came on the property because let's see, it said they came on the property because of some spoiled dairy that they had received or something. They was coming to,
So they selling spoiled dairy. On top of that, you're feeding people to pigs and you're selling spoiled. Let me put on my trigger warning. Because this is triggering. This is disturbing. So you're
Yeah, the
feeding.
collect expired dairy products. So I don't know if they were sold it or they were gone to the farm to collect expired dairy products. Maybe they were just coming to, but the thing is, we know this was racially motivated. We know that, I mean, the intent was to not, oh, I was scared for my life or I was this. No, you fed them to your hogs.
Well, they are in Africa, and we have to look it up what kind of laws they have and punishments they have for things like this. But I've always believed in an eye for an eye. I believe in an eye for an eye. You know, do unto others.
I was just blown away by that one. I mean, I think I had kind of overheard a conversation on TikTok about this, like maybe a few months back. But yeah, it just popped up on my little, news search, and I said, "Wow, let's talk
That's
about it."
disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disturbing. You're in Africa and you're a white farmer and you're feeding black people to your hogs. And then JD Vance and the man with the dead hand said that white Africans
Are
were being
being oppressed.
unalived.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet you they not gonna say anything about this though, right?
Oh no, this won't be talked about. This won't be talked
You're
about.
right, Tiwa. It's typical. This is
It won't
yeah.
be
Let me
talked
get my
about.
fan. You already know, Priscilla. Let me get my fan. But we gotta go ahead and take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
While we take this break, I'm gonna get my fan so I can cool off and calm down. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Tori G., owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion, perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion, customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo, gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC, www.ourplugs.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection. Mrs. Morningstar, did you have any other news you can use you wanted to bring?
One last thing to
Go
end it
ahead,
on
honey.
a positive note.
Please.
10-year-old Black girls, farmers, make history and are awarded full scholarships to HBCU.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Farmers,
10 years
I'm
old.
loving these kids are getting into farming.
I mean, you know,
I'm loving this. I have came across quite a bit of articles where kids are getting into farming, or we have adults, like we just read earlier, getting ready to do some training on farming. So Kendall Ray Johnson, a 10-year-old African-American girl from Atlanta, Georgia, who is known as the state's youngest certified farmer, has been awarded a full scholarship to South Carolina State University.
I know that's right.
Go on, Kendall.
I know
Kendall's
that's right.
journey in agriculture, I say it so messed up, began early as a toddler. She started gardening, so it started with gardening with her great grandmother, Laura Kate Williams,
That'll do
on
it.
a small patio.
That'll do it
They
every time.
planted cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, and collard greens together.
I love that.
At 4, her parents built her a bigger garden bed at home. That was the turning point. Kendall became hooked. Over time, she expanded her garden and began inviting friends to help harvest the crop, turning her passion into a community effort. At 6, she earned the title of Georgia's youngest certified farmer in 2023. They honored her by naming March 23rd Kendall Ray Johnson Day.
That is
She
so
also
good.
launched a nonprofit called Kendall Ray Green Heart.
P.
We want to talk to baby Kendall and her parents.
To baby Kendall and her parents.
Yes.
You know, we are on our gardening kick.
Yes, I want to know. I want to know the tricks.
Yes.
And
that is amazing.
She did this nonprofit to teach children about farming.
That is amazing.
And sustainability and entrepreneurship. That's why she started the nonprofit, Kendall.
Yes,
Kendall's an educator. So she recently joined the National College Tour through partnership with U.S. Department of Agriculture and Virginia State University. Her last stop was South Carolina State University, where she visited research farms and the learning centers. She's 10.
10.
She's 10.
South Carolina, baby. That is amazing.
They gave her a full ride, $83,500.
I am not mad.
To cover her fees, room, and board.
That is so good.
Yes. Wow. Congratulations to her parents.
Black excellence, baby.
For guiding her and letting her passion, letting her live her dream. Yeah. It's all amazing, y'all.
Stepping into her excellence. Yes.
Yes. I love it.
Good. Me too. So, you guys, we have a sweet treat for you guys today. And that is brought to you by Miss Denisha Jones with Peaches Cobbler. Let's go ahead and bring
her on up. Let's bring her on
stage. Hello, Denisha. Hold on just 1 second, y'all. She's coming.
All right.
Yes, we can
hear you. Yeah.
Yes,
good morning, Denisha.
Awesome.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely. So, listening audience, those who are listening in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee, on TikTok and on YouTube, we are blessed this morning to be speaking with Miss Denisha Jones. And from the word on the street is she makes a peach cobbler that I want to get my hands on. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but DJ Kitty I just need a slice, maybe a cup, maybe 2 slices, maybe a whole pie. We listen and we don't judge. Ain't that what the kids say?
Listen and don't judge. And it's okay. It's okay.
It is what it is. But I am going to I've introduced you, and I'm gonna let you speak and tell everybody your story, and tell us about yourself.
All right. Well, like you said, my name is Denisha Jones. I am born and a native of Kansas City, Missouri. I have been blessed to be the youngest of three children. I am very family oriented, and I come from a family of cookers. My grandmother was a great cook. She was someone that would gather us together on Sundays. And when she passed away, she never left any recipes behind. And so during the pandemic, I honestly just started thinking of her and started tasting her cobbler. And I never could get the exact recipe from anybody. So I just went on my own journey, and that's kind of how Sweet Peaches got started. But I am a mother of four beautiful children,
Yeah.
two of which who was gifted through adoption. My oldest child is 21. He is a amazing young man, rooted and grounded in his faith. He is also a college student in his junior year, and he is an overcomer of autism. And so I say that because they have gotten rid of the diagnosis, although we still see some overstimulation at times. And I have a 19-year-old who's at a separate institution on a cheer scholarship going into her
Okay.
sophomore year. And then I
Yes.
have a junior in high school. And then I had a what the hell was I doing? Second grader going into the third grade.
Girl, I
Yeah.
understand.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
was almost done, but God has a sense of humor and blessed us with this baby at 3 days old. She's my Colombian princess.
Oh,
So she's definitely a blessing. But I do think about the what ifs, because I could be whew, bug
Yeah,
eyed, but she's here
yeah.
anyway.
yes,
She's my
yes,
blessing.
she's
But
here.
that's
And
that's kind of a synopsis of who I am. I have a degree in social psychology. My background in education led me to kind of studying why people choose to do what they do as a licensed behavioral analyst. And I put that on the back burner because I believe that God has given me sweet peaches to live out my vision, and He's using this company as a provision so that I can use the resources to go back to my ministry of having a nonprofit for adolescent youth, and that is really my passion.
oh, that
So
is
that is
Nice.
who
wonderful.
I am.
That is
I am
wonderful.
my brand of Sweet Peaches Cobblers. Yeah.
I know that's right, baby. Be your
Greatness.
brand.
Yes.
Yes, greatness.
That's that black woman. That energy. That's that
Yes,
power we
Well,
got.
thank
that's
Yes.
that
you. Thank
excellence.
you.
That's
Yes.
that black.
That magic. We are
Yes, not to
magical.
mention, I love that shirt, baby. That is super cute.
It is
Yes.
very
Oh, thank
cute.
you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
and you
you.
look absolutely beautiful. So
Yes, you
make sure
do.
you guys go to YouTube and come and take a good look at Miss Sweet Peaches. And we have a few questions that we want to ask you, just to
All right.
pick your brain and see where how you got started and all that good jazz. So I'm gonna hit you with the first question. What inspired you to start a peach cobbler business, and how did you explain that your grandmother,
Yeah.
and how
Yeah.
did it all begin? Walk us through, how did it begin?
Well, the backstory behind it all was in 2020, there was a major cut to social service programs, and it trickled down to affect my position. So,
Mm.
as a licensed behavior analyst, I would have to go into homes, and that funding got cut, um, and I was laid off from that job. Actually, the funds got cut in 2019, and it trickled down to me and affected me in 2020. And so I was just a stay home mom at the time to my kids. Like I said, I started craving my grandmother's cobbler, and I went on the journey, took a cobbler to my brother in law's birthday party. It was probably 12 people there when the world started opening back up. And the
Mm.
first cobbler that I did was a Crown Royal cobbler. So I added a little bit of peach Crown Royal to the cobbler. And somebody had posted on Facebook that I had the best peach cobbler in Kansas City, hands down.
Mm.
And before I knew it,
Mm.
people kept saying, "When can I get my hands on your cobbler?" And
Wait a minute.
so within a month, I was meeting people at what was called furniture deals with our mask on, had a table, put my cobbler out on the table. They would pick up their product, make sure I had my little cash app, showed they screen, social distancing method. And so that's kind of how I got started. And within a year's time, they kept closing vendor events down. And so I said, you know what? The only thing staying open is grocery stores. So I had to figure out how to get my product in grocery stores because that was the only thing staying open. And so within the next 7 months, I was in my first grocery store in Kansas City. And so now I am in a total of 719 grocery stores. And in September, I get to start my pilot with Walmart in our region.
Yes,
What?
that's what I'm talking about,
Girl, you
baby.
better drop that heat.
Girl.
I wasn't expecting all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Are
Thank
you in
you.
Texas? Is the peach cobbler in Texas?
No, we are working on Texas. I'm working on getting into a distributor so we can be across the, all across America and
Contact
not have to worry
HEB.
about pitching to each individual store. But I will be in Texas on October the 1st. Houston, might I add, with
We
the Soul
coming.
Food
We coming.
Picnic.
We coming.
You're gonna see that.
With my food truck. So yes, I will be there to see you ladies if you come and visit my truck.
We are. You can
Yes.
just pencil us in.
Just know we there.
We already there. I'm already on my way. Contact HEB because they do a lot of they want the business. So contact HEB and I wish I had a contact there. We need your
It's a grocery
cobbler.
chain.
It's a
here.
grocery
It's
chain
a
here.
huge
Yeah,
grocery
yeah,
chain.
very
big,
familiar with
yes.
HEB.
Please.
I've
Okay.
applied for some of their diversity programs. Haven't been fortunate enough to be a recipient yet, but
We need
yes,
to make some phone calls because I
yes,
can make
please,
phone
please
calls.
do call whoever you need to. Tell them to hit me up. I'm definitely going to respond immediately.
Yes, so I will be calling HEB. Okay, so I had a question from TikTok. Did you say you added Crown Royal peach to your peach cobbler?
So I do have a whiskey line of cobblers. So I have a Crown Royal cobbler. You
I
can
know
either
that.
make it with the apple crown, with the
The
apple
one I
cobbler,
want.
or the peach crown for the
Yeah,
peach crown royal
peach.
cobbler. Then I got the Daniels cobbler that's made with the Jack Daniels, and then I have a seasonal cobbler made with the salted caramel Crown Royal, and that's my salted caramel pecan cobbler. Yeah.
Pecan.
Wait a minute.
Salted
Salted
caramel pecan.
pecan.
I
Yeah,
didn't
put
put
all
on
them
20
flavors
pounds
together.
just
That
sitting
salted
here.
caramel pecan
I'm
cobbler.
gonna
Yes,
starve
ma'am.
myself for a week and then I'm gonna come get me. I'm no sweet. I promise you I'm gonna do no sweets and then I'm just going to have no because that'll
Going
like
down.
sugar. But I
Going
can
down.
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Can you buy cobbler and can you freeze it?
Yes.
You
You
can freeze
absolutely
it.
can.
Okay.
Yes. So I do ship online, but I am very skeptical about when I ship because the weather, if it's too hot, I don't tend to ship it because
Yeah.
I use real butter. And so with everything that's going on, there could be some shipping delays. And so I'll say, well, I'm shipping right now and I'm not shipping. So it's kind of inconsistent with my shipping, but that's because I don't want anybody to receive product
Yeah,
that's grown any bacteria in it. I believe in food safety.
absolutely. But
Good.
in the
Yeah,
winter times for like the
absolutely.
oh girl,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
we
Christmas.
jar it so you could definitely freeze it. Yes.
Mm, mm, mm. You this is a big girl's dream. Go big girl, what you gonna do? Okay, so Miss Morningstar, did you want to ask a question?
Yeah. I'm just imagining that crown.
That
Girl,
Crown Royal Coffee. Well, don't worry, you'll get it in October. I promise.
I can't
It'll
wait.
be. I'm gonna have a nice, a
Okay,
good
good.
portion of cobblers there. So Atlanta
Lord,
did really good for us, and I know that Houston will do well as well.
you are gonna do very well. Have everything's big
baby,
in Texas.
big back city here.
Big back city, baby.
Okay. Well, y'all
And
come
there's
through
nothing
for me.
wrong
Let
with it.
everybody know I'm coming.
It's
We
going
will,
down.
as long as we are gonna talk about it and tell them about it, but I need to be first in line. I'm gonna be there. Let's just say that I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna
All
be
right.
there.
I see T Wiz said, "Lord have mercy," in
Okay.
in our TikTok chat.
And I'm
Yes.
on
Okay.
TikTok. I'm on my live as well on TikTok.
Oh,
So
you are
Good.
okay.
yes,
Okay.
Good. You
I've been
should
Cool.
telling
have
them
hopped
about
on
your
to Our
station.
Plugs.
Yeah.
Hop on to Our Plugs. Are
So
you
we could
Hop
following
pull
us?
on
you
to
on the
our
panel.
plugs.
Oh, you're already live on your live.
Oh yeah, I'm already live on my
She
live. See, if I
live
would
on
have
here.
Okay,
known, I would have
that's
done
fine.
that.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
That's
Next time,
okay.
because we're gonna bring you back. But okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Go
So
ahead,
the
Miss
next
Morningstar.
question would be, what makes your peach cobbler stand out? Well, you just kind of
You
told
just
us.
told us that.
What makes your peach cobbler stand out from others? So I'll go into the next. Should I go to the next question? Because she
Uh-huh.
told us. What do you use as you went into that as a family recipe, or is it a creation of your own? So can you share a little history behind it? Because I know you said you was inspired by grandma, but you didn't. She didn't leave you guys with any recipes.
No. Mm-mm.
So is this your original creation?
So I would say it was influenced by my grandmother's cobbler, although I didn't have her recipe. So I did use my mother's tongue and her taste buds because she's my grandmother's daughter. She knew it better than I did. And I went on 7 different tries with my mom, and then on the 8th one, we realized that it was the butter that I was missing because I used to didn't use real butter. It was a health concern. I was like, no, I don't use salt. I didn't use real butter back then. And so my mom, by the last one, she was like, it's the real butter. Then when we started with that real butter, it just, it just
Took it
lit
to a
the
whole nother
palate.
level.
Yeah, it lit it to another level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
But
mm,
if you
mm.
guys know anything about how cobbler was started, it was actually by a slave. And during the time where a lot of the fruits was being poisoned because of the migration and things like that. When people could not pick the fruit in time, the fruit began to get poisoned. And so in order to get the poison out of the fruit, they had to cook it. And so it would change the texture of the fruit. And so instead of them getting pies, they were getting what they called a cobbler. And so that's how the cobblers got started. And they started paying just for this slave. I can't remember the lady's name right now, and I normally have it, but they would pay for her to go to different slave owners to cook her famous cobblers. And so that's how cobbler got started, was because of the fruit was being poisoned
Eat
because it
it.
wasn't
We
Eat
getting
it.
do
picked in time.
We
everything.
do everything.
Yeah,
We do, and we figure it out, don't we?
yeah,
There's fruit and it's rotten. So how do we salvage
How
this?
did she know to
yeah.
How
cook
does
the
she know to cook?
poison out of the fruit?
I don't know.
Scientists,
Boy,
naturally.
you
Yeah,
can't tell us we're not made from greatness.
yeah,
You
Yeah,
cannot tell us.
that's why we originals.
Yeah,
I
because
tell
yeah,
we'll
anybody that.
figure it out. That is amazing. I would have never known. But
yeah.
Wow,
that's good to know.
I
So
love it.
this isn't on the list of questions, but I'm just asking for myself. When you're making peach cobbler, do you use fruit that's local or do you use it? Is it imp? No. Okay.
Mm-mm. No,
We don't
we
really
we've
have peach.
tasted so many peaches across America, fresh fruit. Well, I've tasted so many peaches with my co-packers across America. Fruit. Colorado had a good peach farm, but they can't produce enough for the quantity that we need. And then they have seasons where their peaches aren't sweet enough. So I do use canned peaches.
Okay, that
Yes, I
makes sense.
use canned peaches.
That makes a lot of sense. And simply because, right now, y'all know all of them, they're rounding up migrants and shipping them, deporting them. And that definitely would affect the peach cobbler business, if you were
Mm-hmm.
using fresh fruit. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense. You use uh canned peaches. And are they already sweet or are they
I use peaches in juice. I do. I use
okay, in
canned
the
peaches that's
juice?
already in syrup. It's in syrup.
It's in syrup.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting imported peaches, but I'm glad that I was already transitioning to a new co-packer. So we was able to avoid 90% of our tariffs because I chose to do peaches that's here. Because I was using a premium peach at the beginning, and now I'm using, the regular Del Monte. It's Del Monte peaches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with
Mm-hmm.
saying the peaches because nobody can replicate my
They
recipe.
can, you are original, baby. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
not
was
me
I was
myself
using a
not a
premium
makeup.
peach. Yeah,
That's good to know. That's good to know. And so you had to switch up because of the man with the dead hand, him and his
the
tear.
man with the dead hand.
Have y'all seen his hand? Have you seen his hand?
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, Okay. I know who you're talking about now.
That hand,
You
baby.
follow us.
Or
Uh-huh.
I could call him, cankles. That would help. Or
Cankles.
Yeah,
DJT.
them swollen ankles he got.
DJT.
Trumpy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy.
And him and
That
his
guy.
all of his tariffs that he thinks were so great
Mm-hmm.
until until folks realize that, oh wow, the American people, we have to absorb that cost
That
too.
cost.
Duh.
Right.
Yeah.
On the live that you were on, Peaches, there was a lady on that live that's swerping down that the cost of the tariffs were put back on the other country. Do you remember that?
But that's
Yeah.
a lot of people believe that that's how tariffs work. And unfortunately, when they get to Walmart or HEB or Kroger and they see those price increases, and they will soon understand how tariffs are being passed down to the consumers because these businesses are choosing not to continue absorbing 100% of those tariffs. They're now passing down a portion of those tariffs to the consumers.
Yes.
Walmart has already done it. Grocery stores are
Oh
starting
yeah.
to do it next week.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. People have
Next
to
week.
understand they are not going to eat the cost. They're not going
No.
to eat the cost in their business
Yeah.
behind his foolishness right now. They're not going to do that. So
No,
the
you voted
consumers
for
are going
this.
to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you voted for.
Yeah.
You thought that you could not accept a black woman. So now we got to accept tariffs. And it's ridiculous
Now we
because
here.
I don't know of a single industry that it's not affecting. Not one. I don't.
But
Kids are.
let Trump tell it. They don't see the effects of the consumers paying the tariffs. They
Well, we
getting what
know
they
that
voted for.
we know what he like to do. He lie. So that's
Lies
just
like
part
a
of his.
rug.
He just lie like a
Yeah.
rug. Exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He
we
can't
gonna
even help
leave
himself.
him. Yeah, right there. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can stay there. What has been your biggest challenge as a small business owner in the food industry outside of the tariffs? I know that for a fact. But what else
Um,
have been your biggest challenges?
I would say one of the biggest challenges has been someone to educate me on navigating through this unfamiliar space of the grocery retail industry. Like I said, my education is in behavior health and behavior
Mm-hmm.
psychology. So when I transitioned into this space, I was looking for a mentor, someone that could help guide me through this. But uh, in my neck of the woods, there's not many that could help me because it's a male-driven, white male-driven,
Mm,
or um, overseas-driven industry.
Mm.
So I have really yet to find someone that look like me that has been able to mentor me. I've been mentored by white teen men so far, which I don't have a problem. I love
yeah.
them, but um, having that support behind me 100% and not feeling like I'm being used just for a dollar
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
has been the biggest challenge. I've had to come across a lot of bruisings to get to where I am.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Yeah,
You know,
I can see that.
yeah, I can see it also. I don't see how, some folks would be very welcoming. We have to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we will continue with our questions and maybe let the audience, you guys, think of some questions you want to ask Miss
And
Sweet
I have a
Peaches.
question too that we don't have on here, so
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
We'll
want
be
to
right
ask you.
back after this quick commercial break. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Stand by.
Thank you.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Curtis Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
Hi, I'm Tori G, owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
People's lives.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a Community Connection. We are here with Miss Denisha Jones with Sweet Peaches Cobbler, and we are getting the tea. I cannot wait to taste the cobbler. Oh, that
Thank
does
you.
sound good.
I'm looking
Cobbler
forward
and
to
coffee. Oh, cobbler and tea. I'm all for it. Anywho, go ahead, Miss Morningstar. You did have a question for Miss Denisha.
Yes, I do. So I'm curious in knowing, because now that you have expanded and you're growing and you're still growing it, how do you keep up with your demand? Is it just you in the kitchen? Like, what's your work week look like? And getting orders and getting stuff together to go out into these stores. Do you have a team now? You know, just all those questions. Give me the juice. How you doing thus far?
So I have great teams, and I do have my children. They are basically my employees and my mom and my sisters. However, I have a co-packer. So that picks up the brunt of my workload. My new co-packer is in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Another Black-owned business.
Good.
And,
Can you explain what a co-packer is, what they do?
So they basically have to follow my proficiency of my ingredients and my step-by-step of my products. They can't deter. They can't do anything different. They can't share it out. We're under a contractual agreement that whatever is my product is what needs to be going out to the customers or the stores.
Okay.
And so they produce my product for me. Now I am in a separate conversation with a different co-packer to produce my peach cobbler egg rolls, because those are not only for retail, those are wholesale as well. So the egg rolls are sold at the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium, and those are now going into the retail side. So once I finish, vetting this new co-packer, if it's a match, that co-packer will then ship the egg rolls to my main co-packer so they could be packaged. So yes.
Hook me up. So explain these egg rolls.
So yeah. So I got peach cobbler egg rolls. They're sold on my food truck as well. So the peach cobbler egg rolls is one of so one of the peach cobbler egg rolls is a fan favorite. They're basically handheld fried pie. And they're rolled up. All the ingredients is in the inside, and we shake them up with some cinnamon sugar and drizzle either some cream cheese icing or some prefer caramel on top. And they're just a great addition. And so at the stadium, they serve two of the cobbler egg rolls with the ice cream. Now, I have to give credit to my daughter because my 19-year-old daughter is the creator and the owner of the peach cobbler egg rolls. I am not.
I
She
am never gonna lose weight, Denisha. Never. I'm gonna be a big back. Big back.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my water, y'all.
I'm
Yes.
blown away. Like,
Blown.
I wasn't ready for it. I
wasn't
wasn't
ready.
But wow.
You didn't even warm us up or nothing. You just hit us with the egg rolls.
So you have them in
yeah.
the stadium. I mean,
Yeah.
wow,
That is
that's
amazing.
amazing. Good job. Kudos to you.
Well,
So I have,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
so I
this is
have,
year 5. I'm praying that this is the year that we're going to multiply with this new co-packer,
yeah,
with our new packaging. We're expanding, and
you heard
you know,
people.
we have a pipeline of all those 700 stores. I'm just praying that everything goes, you know,
Yes.
You
accordingly,
said your
and everything
co-packer is
works.
in Chicago, so they're
Yes.
shipping the products to you, back to you
Or they're
once.
shipping it out.
So they're going to be shipping to they're going to be shipping to 3 different places actually. So they ship some to Kansas City, which I have to then do the logistics for my local stores. So the local stores are like my Price Shoppers, my Sun Freshes. Those stores is the stores that my son, who does all of the delivering for my local stores, he will go and ship their stores. And then Hy-Vee, which is another retailer who's in the Midwest, in 6 different states. They pick up their orders from the co-packer, and then we ship to the different Walmarts that we will be piloting in September.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness.
Yes, so it's a lot of moving pieces that
I love
happens.
it.
I
And
love
shout out
it.
to your daughter,
Yes.
19, entrepreneur,
19.
owner of the
Thank
egg
you.
roll. Shout out to that young
Yes,
lady.
Nikki, she's in Hy-Vee. We got
Yes,
questions over in TikTok. She's in Hy-Vee. And
yes.
the folks out in Mississippi and in Holly Springs, Mississippi, you guys go. I guess I don't know if they have a Hy-Vee there, but
No,
you
no
can.
high bees is in Mississippi. No, not
Okay,
yet. Mm-mm.
not
We're not
yet,
in
but
Mississippi yet.
what I'm gonna ask Miss Sweet Peaches, Miss Denisha to do is create your profile in our plugs so people
Okay.
can come and order. We have approximately 200,000 listeners over Holly Springs and Memphis who are listening in. So go ahead and create your profile so folks can order if they have to order from the. I'm quite sure you have a link and you can ship
Yes.
to people.
Yes.
Baby, yes, especially for the holidays.
Yes. The only
Especially
things
for the
we do
holidays.
not ship, the only things we do not ship is our banana pudding cookies, our peach cobbler egg rolls, and the strawberry shortcake. So anything that has to
Wait a
do with
minute. Hold on. You can't just pass over that.
Not the banana
Banana
pudding.
pudding cookies,
Cookies.
yeah,
y'all.
yeah, the banana pudding cookies. Yeah, those are
Oh
the 3
my
items we
goodness.
don't ship.
Okay,
So
so will
what all
those
do
be in
you
the store?
have?
Hold on,
Like,
Miss. Hold on, Miss Morning Star,
I
because I
need to
have
know.
questions. Will
Take
those be in
note.
the store?
So later on
Don't
down the
ship them.
line, right now, our next big ticket item is our variety box of cobblers. So what Walmart is requesting of us is a variety pack so people could eat a single serving. So in the variety pack, it would be our peach cobbler, our apple cobbler, our blueberry lemon cobbler, and the pecan cobbler. So that's what the variety pack will look like. And it'll be a single serving versus the regular size cobbler. So this is the size of the traditional cobbler right here. That's in the stores. So this is the box that you will see on the shelves inside your stores once we start coming into those areas. Um, so yes.
Okay. And will you, one last question, and then I'm going to turn it over to you, Miss Morningstar. Will you have the banana pudding cookies when you come in October?
Yes, everything is on our food truck. Everything that I'm naming is on our food truck. Nothing is excluded.
Go big girl, what you gonna do? Baby. I
Yeah.
know, Coach Nikki. I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run after I eat. I'm gonna go run. Okay, go ahead, Miss Morningstar. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I did ask her my question because that's what I was the curiosity of how they're getting product out. Now I get it. I
Yes.
get it. And you got a great team and y'all are working hard. I know. Is it like a 7 day a week type of deal or kind of?
It is a 7 day week,
Yeah.
and I am a co-host on a live podcast on TikTok for politics the whole time I'm working. So
That's
I'll go on mute, and I
wow.
probably do about 4 or 5 meetings a day. I, travel. I'll
You
jump off, jump back on.
you doing it
All
like
like,
we do.
yeah,
I
You do
understand
it
that.
like we do.
I understand
Yes.
that.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
You got to tell us your TikTok show so we can show because we creators on TikTok as
Yes.
well. So we have a
Oh,
show
okay.
on Saturdays that we do. Me and
Yeah,
DJ
it's
Kitty
the
called
wrap
the
it
rap
up.
on top of this radio show we do every week.
Awesome.
So
I appreciate it.
So
I,
on TikTok, Coach Nikki said I'm just gonna go ahead and start running now for my cookie in October. I'm gonna follow suit.
Now there is some good news and some bad news. We do have what is on the healthier side of our cobbler, which is our I guess you could call it the vegan cobbler because we use vegan butter, organic sugars, things like that. The only thing is we don't ship that one either. That one is a order only. Um, Item because it takes a lot of money to make that cobbler.
I
Eating
bet
healthy costs, and
it does.
that's one of my more exclusive cobblers because of the butter that we use. I use a really good butter to make it still taste just like the traditional cobbler, but it does cut the calorie down almost half of a traditional cobbler. But if
That's
you're gonna
great.
go big, you might as well go big and go home and work out.
Yes,
you have to do
it's
some
not like
squats and
we
some
eat
sit
like
ups.
this all the time.
Some
Yeah.
So
walk.
if one time out the month is okay, you know.
Mhm.
But let me ask you, what has been your challenges with marketing? I know that we are here with you and we are supporting you. This is what Our Plugs does. We
Thank
want
you.
to bring as many Black and brown owned businesses onto the platform so they can get their message and their business out. But what are some of the challenges that you're faced with?
The challenges with marketing is it's so much that you can do with depicting cobbler, right? There are some creative ways, and honestly, I've kind of gotten burnt out of the social media side of marketing unless I'm on my food truck or things like that. And so I worry more about my PR side of things, of making sure that my product is getting airtime on a couple of networks, maybe 2 or 3 times during Women's History Month, or taking
Mhm.
advantage of this month, which is Black Business Month. And then, like, I have a day named after me here in Kansas City, which is National Peach Cobbler Day, but in Kansas City it's called Sweet Peaches Cobbler's Day.
Oh,
So
wow. What
things
day
like
is that?
that. Yeah, I
What?
try to leave moments of lasting memories instead of those clickbait memories because it
Mhm.
does cost a lot of money for engagement and traction. But I could get better with it, and I could use more young help when it comes to that because I'm so focused on the behind the scenes that sometimes I do miss opportunities with marketing. So this
Absolutely.
is
Well,
great for that you all
absolutely.
have this. Yeah.
Absolutely. And make sure you get with P and myself and we get your commercial so that we can put you in rotation so that our listeners can, hey, did she say peach cobbler? Did she say
That was about to be my
baby?
next question.
You
When your
make sure.
commercial coming through so we can
Yes,
run it.
we need
So we
your
can run
commercial
that thing.
so
All
we can
right.
run it. Yes, absolutely. That's interesting because I know marketing is probably one of the
The
it's a
hardest thing.
struggle for every small
It's
Small
business.
bit.
expensive.
It
It
is
is.
very expensive, and it's a hit or miss. You have
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to pay attention. Around the holidays would be a perfect time for anybody who has a shop, knowing people are buying gifts. If you've got a business like yours, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, that's when your peak season. I can only assume, but it's tough, but this is why Our Plugs is here, because I feel like we can all collectively get together and say, you know what? This is your time. This is your window. Let's get that engagement rolling your way. Let's get those customers, introduce you to those customers so they know who you are. We
Yeah.
are Black excellence, baby.
Yes.
Nothing is stopping
Every
us.
day, all day. I'm
Every day.
blackity black, 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 black. Excellent. I
We're
say that. I say that all
Black,
the time.
baby.
That's my favorite
Yes.
thing to say. So we already
Blackity
twins.
black.
I tell
I
people
love
that
it.
in a
Yes.
heartbeat, and it just really solidified it once I got my DNA results, and I
It-
found out I was blackity black, 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 black. I was
But
like,
the
mhm,
blackest of the black,
yeah.
baby.
I said,
mhm.
yeah.
And she
But
and
but
Morningstar and I are cousins.
oh, okay. Okay. Well,
No,
you both are
Because of our
beautiful
DNA,
because
ladies.
we
of our
traced our
DNA.
DNA,
Oh,
Yes,
and
wow.
our numbers came back so similar.
yes, very, very close.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think we had one marker that was off.
yeah, one that was
Yeah,
different.
one that was
Wow.
different.
That's
Yeah,
amazing. See,
Yeah,
that's why it's
I.
important to do your genealogy.
It
yeah,
really
it
and
is.
truly
It
is.
is.
So
We need to
who
know where we came from.
and
Yes.
who you are. That
Yes.
that's
I
the
wanted to
great
go back
part
to that
about it.
marketing piece just a
Yes,
little
ma'am.
bit.
Yes.
So I will say that another challenge is to have that working capital to pay for it internally inside the retail spaces. So like I haven't been in an ad. I've been in Hy-Vee now for 2 years, and I've only been featured in their paper once because of how much it costs to run an ad in their papers. It's running around $20,000 just to put your picture and the price of your product in the ad. Yes, I said $20,000. Yes, I come on, ladies, pick your jaws up. $20,000.
So you
Um,
talking like them little grocery store ads we pick up when we want to look at the
yes,
sales
ma'am.
paper and stuff.
Yes,
twenty
ma'am. Those
thousand
newspapers
dollars
you
for
got. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
that's big business.
that's
It's
They
big
is
it's a
business.
in.
really big business.
They are in big. I wonder if my husband know that. I'm gonna have to tell
And
him.
you have to be in all of the stores. It like so they have their pipeline of 396 stores of Hy-Vee. And you have to be in almost all of the stores in order for them to even run you through their ad. So that's why I say, as a small business owner, as a minority owned business, a woman owned business, you have to have that working capital. You got to be able to afford a lot
Man,
of those things. And, we can't afford to be absorbing all these costs with these tariffs. I'm trying to do all of these things and above.
exactly.
So yeah, y'all gonna pay a little extra since y'all voted for this tariff. Y'all gonna pay this $2.50 extra, unfortunately.
I mean, what can we do? It
Yeah.
doesn't change. You still have to go. Look, Nikki said I'm going to Hy-Vee tomorrow. She ain't got no problems with paying that extra two
And
dollars and fifty
listen, Nikki,
cents.
if your store don't have that product, if your Hy-Vee don't have it, you go and see that frozen manager and you say, I need you to order that sweet peaches cobblers from your warehouse and bring it in. And they should have it within your 2-day time frame in your freezer section.
You heard her, Nikki.
Yes,
She said
ma'am.
if they don't have it, go to the manager. She said we'll do, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, That's okay. I can wait. I need
How
that
long
work anyway.
does that ad stay in for $20,000?
1 week.
Yes, it's a week. I
It's a
think it
week
starts from
ad for 20.
Tuesday to Monday. I think it's
Yeah.
what the ads run for. Now there is some they have for like $5,000. And you have to be in. Still, you got to be in a certain amount of stores, and you also have to have met like some other criterias. And I don't meet those criterias. You have to be like spending ads like 5 times a calendar year in order to get that kind of discount or something like that.
So
Wow.
let me ask you,
Wow.
when you do run that $20,000 ad, what's the return on your investment? If your pies are what? How much are your pies?
So in Hy-Vee they run the way Hy-Vee runs, they can change the price depending
Yeah,
on who
I know.
owns the store.
Yeah.
But in locally they run around $8.99 here in the Missouri, Kansas, St. Louis area, Illinois area. I'm sorry, not Illinois, Minnesota
So
area.
you'd have to pay to recoup that $20,000. Girl, but
But
it's
see,
in
you reach
396
around,
stores.
close to 400, I think 400 million, about
Yeah.
4 million people is what their, their acquisition cost is, where you find that you're paying like, I think it's crazy, like $3 per person, because they have like 4 million people that they could reach with their, with
Yeah.
their ads. So you got to look at the acquisition cost.
I mean, that your return on your investment with the $20,000 investment at let's say $10 and invest $10, that's about, ooh, that's a lot of pie.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pie. But
But do you want the exposure? Do you
you
want people to
do,
see
you
it?
do,
So,
you have to. I
yeah.
just didn't know about that ad at all. I never knew that. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. They make a
Wow,
lot of
wow.
money.
Yeah,
That's why you really only see like your best
big,
choice
big, yeah,
products, your always fave products, or those big
Yeah.
name brands like the chips, the Coca-Cola, the Pepsi. You're not really seeing like
Small
small
brands
business, yeah,
and
small
yeah,
brands. That's why you only see those corporation brands in those papers.
got it.
wow, yeah,
Now
because they can afford it.
Yeah.
It's budgeted
that
for
was
them.
that was an interesting fact.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should
you taught us a
highlight that
lot.
somewhere. I
Yes.
don't know. You think we should do something like that in the newsletter? Just, hey, fun fact, a fun fact.
A lot of people don't know. I
People don't
mean,
know that.
it is very interesting to know that,
Oh, I could tell y'all
especially.
so many tricks of the trade with this grocery retail, but I don't want to ruin y'all's experience as grocery consumers. So
I don't. You won't
I'm
ruin our experience. What we're trying to do is make sure that as
yeah,
consumers, we are okay.
This
yeah,
about our community, and I
Yeah,
feel
yes.
like where we are now as of today, 2025. The reason why we have our plugs now is based on our community, so we
yeah,
can be aware of where we putting our dollars at, who we
Hmm.
spending our dollars with,
yeah,
and how we should spend our dollars. And
yeah,
we know we need to spend it with each other because we the plug anyway to this economy,
Okay, I love
and
that.
when we
yeah.
take all our money and pull it from these suckers, um,
To go with the
we
SAPs.
gonna be, I like the sap suckers. When we pull our money from them, we gonna be who we were meant to be. So
Yeah,
that is why I
and
say,
invest
yeah,
within
plug it
ourselves.
in. Let's give us some game on what's going on. And I mean, I'm sure you'll be back on our show again, but
Yes, you will, most
yeah.
definitely. I will say this, Peaches, we do send out a newsletter. Our plugs is growing. We advertise, or we're on the radio 5 days a week. We have a lot that we're trying to accomplish, and we're not trying to accomplish it. This is not a microwave society. We're taking a slow boogie and we're bringing people on and making a impact in the community. This
Mhm.
isn't a quick fast. No, we don't want the quick fast. We
Yeah.
want some longevity to make sure that our community
That's
continues to
right.
grow. And
That's
you've
right.
already started with passing it and bringing your 19-year-old daughter on board to make sure that it continues. This is what we need. This is what we need in our plugs. This is what we need in our community. Priscilla, I am so thankful for you. You have brought
Shout
on
out to Miss
excellent.
P.
Yes, Miss P. You have brought
P.
on some
That's our
awesome.
supervisor.
Yes, she's our supervisor.
Okay.
Awesome guests with, I mean, I love it. Peaches, you have a new follower, a new fan. Girl, I can't wait to meet you in October. I'll be hugging you, talking about, hey girl,
Hey girl,
where's my
hey, love to
cookies?
both of you. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Any last words? We got about a minute left or 2 minutes left before we have to wrap the show. Peaches, we will have you back, baby,
Thank
especially
you.
around the holidays when everybody need to get
People be
their
ready.
order
It'll be
in.
cooler, and
Yes, and you can
hopefully the
Yes.
sit.
climate will cool, and
Yes.
people will be ready. I got a lot of family back Northeast Ohio, so I'm gonna definitely be shouting
I'm
you
gonna
out.
stock up when you come because you said
Yes.
I can freeze my stuff, baby.
Yes, yes, you can freeze it. I guess with the last words, I haven't talked much about the community involvement, but um, I honestly get up with the mission every day. I heard you ladies say something about don't strive for perfection, but strive for progress when you were speaking about your daily
Affirmations.
affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know I can't be perfect, but I do need to try to give myself a little more grace And I would say, I think my purpose again is working with the youth in life. So if you see a homeless adolescent kid, if you see someone who is, you know, maybe looks like a minor who's walking the streets, just say a quiet, positive word for them. Or if you're a prayer warrior, just do it immediately. That's where, like I said, that's where my passion lies. Is with the youth, the homeless adolescent youth, really. And you know, I just say pray for them or say something positive in the atmosphere for them immediately, because you never know what that child is going through internally. And the way that
Amen.
this
Absolutely.
economy is going in our country, demonizing people for their personal choices, I think we should be putting our arms around these kids. If we can't physically do that, I would say do it with the word of encouragement, or a prayer silently to yourself. So that would be my last word of
I
Thank
encouragement
you
receive
for
it.
so
others.
much. I
Receive
receive.
that.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Peaches.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet Peaches. Thank you, Denisha. That was
Thank you,
absolutely
Denisha.
beautiful. Any last words, Miss Morningstar? And Denisha, don't go anywhere. When we play the
Yes,
music, you
ma'am.
just stay right
I'm
there.
Yes,
excited.
ma'am.
Me
Thank you,
too.
audience. It is, y'all, it's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Take those affirmations with you. Be blessed. We'll see you guys on Monday morning. Thank you, chat. Love y'all. And thank you, TikTok. Y'all hold tight. We'll be over there in a minute. See y'all.
Yes.
Thank you so much, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Thank you, Holly Springs. Thank you, Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you, TikTok. Thank you, my co host and my guest. I want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your family. Get out there, touch some grass, drink your water, get you some exercise in, because I'm going to get me a peach
Give me
cobbler.
some peach cobbler.
Sure am. I
Hey
sure am,
y'all,
baby.
it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.